Welcome, friends. So from now on, we started last week, we're going to continue it. Every single Monday, we'll have an update on the free-to-play account and how it's doing. Our members are the ones who get to choose where this free-to-play gets to go. So if you want to say in where this free-to-play goes, then be sure to become a member. Only costs $2.99. You have a lot of fun perks. This is just one of them. From anything from, a badge next to your name, some fun emojis to use in our chats, as well as some perks like you get to help decide at least one video every single week. And we also have member-only live streams, and we're thinking about doing a member-only game night soon. So something to check out. There's a link in the description of this video if you do want to become a member. But regardless, this free-to-play account's making some traction. So we finished a couple of the Imperial Troopers. Dark Trooper will be finished actually right now, honestly. We just got, last night, we should have gotten our last 10 shards right here. And so our Dark Trooper is now finished, and so our Imperial Troopers are looking real good. Almost done with all of them, getting them to 7-star. We'll start working on their gear levels and that kind of thing here pretty soon. But as you know, our main farm that we're going for is Afra. And you can see here we're making some solid progress. We did finally unlock Trip and BT yesterday. And so I got BT as high as I could. Trip, trying as hard as I can, but, didn't have much left over after I unlocked them. So we'll be working on them. I've heard of some great things about them being very good at low star and low gear. So it's going to be a fun time trying to find a way to use these to the best of our abilities until we can get ourselves an Afra. We're also looking into getting ourselves some fun stuff for Hondo. But regardless of, kind of what's happening, we did start working on our first Gear 13. I'm not saying we're going to get him anytime soon, but we are getting close to, I don't know if I can even show you guys in this menu. Yeah, because he's not level 82, I can't unfortunately show you. But we are getting close to our first Omicron. And so I figure since we are, trying to make this account really pop, a really easy character to get and a really solid first Omicron is going to be Savage Oppress. And so while we're working on BT, while we're working on Trip, and we're working on the shards for all of them, it'll be very easy for us to finish up Savage, get him up to a high level, get him his Omicron, and he will be our first solo team. We're also looking into getting Darth Vader up because of the fact that Darth Vader works with Afra, so he'll be an excellent solo until we get Afra, and then we can plug him into Afra's team once we get Afra herself. And so we're looking at some fun things coming up, but I've already started working on the Gear 13 materials for Savage. I'm in a guild that has a pretty good, track record for raids. And so I'm starting to use my raid materials to be able to get us some stuff. I just looked up his gear requirements up on swago.gg, and I've already started grabbing some stuff. So we're, probably an eighth of the way there for Gear 12 to Gear 13. Of course, we still got to hit level 85 before we can Gear 13 him, but we should have at least him and maybe one other character ready to go from Gear 12 to Gear 13 as soon as we hit level 85, assuming that we can keep up with the credits. Speaking of credits, oh hey Mara, hi. We got a Poopers. She wants to come say hi while we're talking about the free-to-play. Hi Poopers. You want to see yourself? Let's take a look. Where are you? Are you on here? There you are. Yep, there's Mara Jade, who you're named after. Yes, you are. So hopefully one day we'll have a Mara Jade team, because I love the Mara Jade team so much. Okay, down. Jate, good girl. Nuhoi. Sorry, Mara gets just as excited about the free-to-play account as I do. So, speaking of the credits that we need, we are doing Galactic War every single day, which has been helping a lot. This Captain Rex team is absolutely banger for that. But on top of that, we are working towards getting Credit Heist fully done. And along those lines, luckily all 4 of these characters are Credit Heist characters. And so I can just use these guys. I didn't realize that last week. So I'm not even going to bother with a full bounty hunter team. I'll work on the pilots a bit, but I'm not even going to worry about trying to get a bounty hunter team up anytime soon. I'm just going to focus on these scoundrels just so that way we can make sure that we're getting our credits. Overall, level 79, about to go to level 80. We're about to get into some of the heftier places where we can start farming like Houndstooth and that kind of thing, so it'll be a fun couple of weeks. Hopefully we'll be hitting 85 here in the next month or so, maybe a little bit longer than that, but either way we're going to do our best to get there, and it's looking like we might have a couple relic characters like day one of level 85. Don't know how high relics I'll be able to get them to, because obviously I don't have any relic material saved, but we'll have a couple at least gear 13 characters. So super exciting. I'm kind of hoping that my first two relic characters are Hondo Onaka and Savage Opress, because I think, one, Savage Opress is so fun as a character in this game, but then Hondo Onaka has a special place in my heart, and I definitely want him first. There's a reason that I went for him instead of Sastaros. Hondo is just hilarious. I think we'll get him a, let's see, an Emphas Nest perhaps, to give him, just to keep him alive. I don't even know where she'd be. Yeah, there she is. So we might take some time and start farming Emphas Nest as soon as some of our other farms finish up and we're able to get into farther into fleets. But until we can get Emphas Nest done, he'll just kind of go with whatever scoundrels I have to keep him alive long enough that he can solo the other team. Because that's what I'm hoping for, is a Relic Hondo soloing teams in Carbonite, because I think that's going to be hilarious. But that's about it for our free-to-play. We're getting very close to being able to farm Zetas. We only need 2 more Zetas to be able to get another Zeta. We have 1 currently. We're almost to 2. And so all we need is 1 more 5-star ship. So Slave 1 is the one we're working on, but we're also side farming Ghost. So one of these 2 will hit 5-star in the next probably week or so, maybe 2 weeks. And then we'll be able to farm Zetas every single day. So we're a little behind on the Zeta grind, but it's fine. We're working towards it. We also have some shards flowing in for the First Order Special Forces, just because it's an easy ship to get up, and we can always use a couple ships this early in the game. So, good progress. We're going to keep working. And honestly, as always, when it comes to a free-to-play account, under level 85, you're always going to be struggling for credits. But honestly, the new raid system, I think, gives a lot of hope for free-to-play. You know, I've kind of been curious how the free-to-play is overall since, you know, the Lightspeed bundles dropped, and I was kind of worried. But honestly, looking at the gear changes from this last year and also looking at the raid changes, I think this is like the most accessible this game has ever been for free to play, and I love it. Like, I'm actually really enjoying this, and I'm really excited to get where I'm going. And, you know, with the raid changes, I have all this currency, and I'm like, I don't have anywhere to spend it because I just started an account. And so I can look at the gear list of characters and be like, oh, dude, I can save up and get, like, materials galore. The only thing I can't get are like Chirotechs, and that's it. So really, really cool. I'm really excited. But that's basically it for the free-to-play account. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you do want a hand in this, make sure you check out that link. There's different levels of membership, from cheap to expensive, just kind of depending on what perks you want to get. Each level has its own perks and fun stuff. Regardless of the level, though, it helps out the channel, and it's a little fun thing for you too. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.